Paul. Former allies, now political foes. Tom Berg and Kimberly Pine are facing off in the race for Honolulu City Council District 1. The two are battling for the seat representing Ewa Beach, Kapolei, Makakilo, and the Leeward Coast. Hot button issues in the race include jobs, a future landfill, uninsured vehicles, and of course, rail. And joining us now with more is Kimberly Pine. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
So you've served in the legislature in the State House for several years, and I wanted to know, why are you deciding to run for City Council now?
It's actually 8 years, and I only have a few more weeks left, so I do want to thank the residents of the Leeward Coast for allowing me to be their state representative in the House of Representatives. It's been such an honor. I think it's time to move on. We have bigger issues that are affecting our communities that are in the city area, and so I really believe that we can take a lot of the successes that we've had to build more roads in Ewa Beach and reduce traffic, make our parks and beaches beautiful, and make Campbell High School one of the best high schools in the state. Now bring those successes to the rest of the Leeward Coast.
You're a minority Republican in the State House. Do you think that you would be more successful in the City Council since it's nonpartisan?
Oh, most certainly. We've been very blessed to be able to work with people of all personalities. See, in politics, it's not just partisanship, it's getting along with all different kinds of personalities. And so that's why we've had so much success in Ewa Beach, is because we've been able to do that. And I come from a family of multiple political backgrounds, and so I've been in heated discussions with a lot of people in my family. And so at the City Council, I think it'll be so much easier and so much more productive for me with my personality.
Well, speaking of heated, Tom Berg has criticized you for being deceitful, saying that the legislation that you have authored has not been passed into law. So what do you say about this?
Well, actually, there's a lot of legislation that I have authored. As you know, the cybercrime package, I wrote most of those bills, and of course the people who introduced it for me made it even better, and I want to thank them for doing that. But we've also passed 119 measures that has my name on it, that I supported, that I helped draft and edit. So I think we should look at his record, and he hasn't passed any bills, but that's really not the issue that people want to hear about. They want to hear from him, why should we re-elect him when he has been on TV so much times for his behavior, not for the productive work he's done for all of us on the Leeward Coast.
A Civil Beat review shows that you authored about 20 bills last year and that none of them passed. So does getting bills approved into law, does that show a sign of effectiveness or ineffectiveness?
Well, again, that's a deceitful article because, again, as I just mentioned, a lot of the cybercrime legislation that I authored last year also passed last year. So I think we're really not talking about what people care about. They don't care about these little things. They want to know, what are you going to do to make my life better? And that's what I want to bring to politics, to City Council, and to our state, to see that you can win an election with positive thoughts, and also by saying, hey, this is what I'm going to do for you. So I'm really excited that I'm going to be releasing my 10-point plan to increase the quality of life on the Leeward Coast, and that's what I want to focus on. You guys can focus on all those other little details that we don't care about.
Really quickly, I know that one of the issues that people care about is the rail, and you are a supporter of rail, especially given where you live. What do you think about the management of rail right now?
Well, as a fiscal conservative, I'm very disappointed. As a Leeward resident, I'm very disappointed. But that gives us no reason to abandon a project that we need. And that's why I think my talents are perfect for this point in time on the City Council. If we go for another plan, let's say the voters choose a candidate for mayor that doesn't want to have rail. If we start all over, the people of Leeward Coast will have to wait another 20 years for any kind of traffic relief. That's an entire lifetime that we cannot afford.
Well, Kimberly Pine, unfortunately, we are out of time, but thank you so much for stopping by our studio this morning.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And coming up tomorrow, Tom Berg joins us for a live interview. That's tomorrow morning at 6:40. We'll be right back. It is 6:17.